back with another video here, and today we are talking about basic nutrition, Nutrition 101. So when you're trying to change the overall composition of your body, whether it's cutting down, bulking up, there's 5 main things you have to take into account. And that is your fats, carbs, proteins, calories, and dietary fiber. Now, to keep it simple, protein is your muscle builder, fat is to maintain your hormone balance, and carbs are your immediate energy source. Now, before we go into what you need to do to lose weight, shred up, on what you need to do to bulk up and gain muscle, it all starts with your maintenance calories. And there's many ways to find your maintenance calories, but what I find the easiest is to just go online, type in macro calculator, pick one, see what number they give you, test it out for a couple weeks, and if it works, great, then we can get into the next step. To shred up and lose weight, we're gonna have to have a high amount of protein to maintain all our muscle while we're in a caloric deficit. So what we're gonna do is about 1 gram to 1.25 grams of protein per pound of body weight. And if you're in the high body fat percentage, then you're gonna want to use your lean body mass. Now for fat, you're gonna want to do about 0.3 to 0.4 grams per pound of body weight, and the rest of your calories are gonna come from your carbs. Now for bulking up and gaining muscle, we're gonna bring that protein down a little because we're in a caloric surplus and we don't have to maintain all that muscle. So what we're gonna do is about 0.8 of a gram to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Fat's gonna come up a little to about 0.4 to 0.5 grams per pound of body weight, and again, the rest of your calories are gonna come from your carbs. Now, let's talk about meal frequency, and listen carefully. Meal frequency is not important. I repeat, meal frequency is not important. For example, I like to have my 3 big meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then snacks in between. That's what works best for me, and that's how it should be for you. Whatever works best for you, stick with it. Don't believe all the outside talk about how eat 3 meals a day and you'll get shredded. No, whether someone eats 3 meals a day or 6 meals a day, it doesn't matter. It all depends on what works best for you. Let's go over some sugar intake real quick. You don't need to necessarily track it, but don't go overboard. Keep it to a limit. The only exception that sugar is okay is if you're a hard gainer, meaning it's hard to put on size. You need a lot of calories to put on size. In that case, you're gonna need some of those simple carbs to get to that high calorie intake. You can't be eating your brown rice and all that stuff to get there. It's gonna be a lot of food. But for those harder gainers out there, before you can start adding those simple carbs, you're gonna have to make sure you hit your dietary fiber intake for the day before you even think about adding those simple carbs. And since we're on the topic of fiber, I'm gonna go over that real quick. You're gonna want about 10 to 15 grams per 1,000 calories you're eating for the day. So if you're eating 3,000 calories, about 30 grams of fiber would be ideal. The max you want to go is about 40 to 45, and the minimum is 25. So keep that in mind. Now, for supplementation, this is what everyone wants to talk about: supplements. But if you're not doing anything as I just said, if you don't have a solid foundation for nutrition in your plan, then supplements are pointless. They're there to help you, not replace any of the stuff I just said. So before you go out there and buy your creatine, your protein powders, your pre-workout, make sure you are getting sufficient energy sources from your food and have a good nutrition plan. I can't stress that enough. Oh, and to clear up some myths, post-workout shakes don't mean anything. It just relates back to meal frequency. Whether you have your post-workout shake right after your workout or an hour later, it's not going to negatively affect you. So have it whenever you like it, or don't have one. It's up to you. And always remember that having a solid nutrition plan is going to be more beneficial to you than going out and taking all these supplements. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe for more. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section below. So yeah, if this was too much information, just go back, take notes, and create your own nutrition plan, create your own macro split. And if you can't do it, just send me an email and I'll be more than happy to help you. See you guys in the next one.